Hi Cancer, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Cancerians, it's quite an interesting month. We've got 3 moons this month. And we also have Mars, where we have a full moon that is happening in that part of your house where Mars is retrograde, and it carries on being so till about 13th of November. So this part of your house rules your career, it rules your reputation, the kind of image that you want the world to see you with. And this is all about public recognition. Full moons generally are, they're quite emotional because it's a lunar eclipse. So something is coming to a closure, something is finishing up for you. And you could find that, you're quite popular, whether it's on social media, people are writing into you, people are giving you accolades, credits for your work is being shared. And it can also be that, especially depending, of course, on your natal chart, if it's a hard transit that is there, it could bring an end to a work or a project for you as well. It could be that you have just finished doing a project, or it could be that you are even finishing up a job as well. You're ending a job. On a personal level, your true feelings come out during this time, and it has to do with your career direction, it has to do with your life path, and the full moon will indicate as to what is it that you should be doing with your life and how happy are you in the current role. So keep your eyes open as far as the new work and opportunities are concerned. On the 3rd of the month, we have Venus that is there in your house of communication. This is the house of siblings. And this is a time where you could find that people who really stimulate your mind are people that you're really attracted to, and you would want to interact with people on an intellectual level. You could be quite interested in sharing your views, listening to what is it that people have to say, and you could find the attraction could be there because you just find the person really intellectually stimulating. This house is ruled by Gemini, typically. So there is also an air of duality around it. So try and be careful that, you are very transparent with the people that you're involved with. It could also be that you could be interested in 2 people at the same time. So all the more reason to be very transparent about, what your feeling is. You will find more pleasure in communicating and engaging with other people, and you can find the right words to be saying so. On the 14th, we have Mercury, which is retrograde in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And they could be, like all Mercury retrogrades, it's a good time to be backing up all your electrical equipments, your laptops, your hard drives. It's a good time to be revisiting the contracts. It's a good time to be looking at renegotiations. It's not a good time to be picking up a new job. It's not a good time to be especially signing a contract, something really fresh. Cancerians, that, it could be that some details get missed out. And you could have a sense of withdrawal of creative energy during this time. And the focus is to stay on the process, let things get evolved, let things open up on their own. And you could be, for some of you, you could be experiencing a loss of confidence, but don't worry, it's just a very temporary thing. And try not to compare yourself with others. It never does anyone any good. Seek out new inspiration. Try and see what are the other things that your interests lie in that you may not have cultivated now. Also, it's a good time to be reconnecting with your inner child. See things that maybe that you were interested in when you were younger. Maybe you wanted to paint something, or you wanted to write, and just in the rush of the work, it got left behind. So try and pick that up. On the 16th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of home, and this is the house that you love, Cancer. You rule it. It also governs your mother. And home and family are going to be a focus during this phase. On a personal developmental level, it's a time to not only to listen to your gut, but also to pay respect to those feelings. Very important. What makes you safe and secure? It's a time to be developing an inner sense of security, Cancerians. It's all of you love being at home. There's nothing more, that you enjoy than to find the nurturance and the security of your house. So it's a good time to be, some of you could be writing maybe entire tracing the family history. Some of you could be looking at your roots as to where it is that you come from. For some of you, there could be some issues of intimacy, so you could be digging more deeper as to where it is that it comes from. Maybe you saw your parents in a certain way and there was maybe something lacking in the family structure that you have unconsciously, subconsciously carried it on in your current relationships as well. Try and focus on support system in the same manner in which you support others as well. This is a good time to make long range plans for the futures, to do any type of reorganizing or even remodeling of the home or home environments for family related activities. It's a great time to renovate. It's a great time to even buy or sell a house. On the 23rd, we have Sun that joins Mercury in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. So a lot of conversations around, maybe a pet project that you've been thinking about, that you've not done much about it. How is it that you take it ahead? A lot of focus also on children, maybe the relationship as to maybe something comes to light about a specific child that you're not aware about. And, you are sort of brought forth to help. On the 31st, we are closing the month with a full moon. This is the third moon this month, which is joining Uranus in Taurus. And this is there in your group of friendships. Now, Uranus has been creating havoc since about a year. This is the second year running with Uranus in Taurus. We still have 6 more years to go. He's there till 2026. And the interesting thing about this is that Uranus comes as a catalyst in our lives, and he's the mad scientist of astrology, brings about disruption, chaos. So you could find, that for the next couple of years that you are no longer interested in the same group of friends that you hung around with earlier. Your groups of friends, people that you hang around with, that gets changed. You could find that, money is causing a big difference amongst the friends. There's some misunderstanding that is happening amongst your friends. You're not able to depend on them. You're not able to rely on them. And you could be surprised that some of your friends aren't nearly as open-minded as you thought that they were. So keep calm and keep on participating in the groups. You don't have to really do anything extreme. Some of you could be quite shocked to find out that the groups that you are a part of share some very strong prejudices and are quite biased. So some of you may choose, and rightly so, to leave those groups. And maybe if earlier you have been quiet and you have been silent, it's not the time that you will be silent anymore, and you will be vocal as well as to how you feel. It is some of you could be working as a fundraiser. Some of you will maybe go ahead and donate to a group that you really strongly, maybe it could be a dog shelter that you really feel strongly about. So it's a great time for you to be looking at people for who they are. This is what the entire clarity is for. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Cancerians. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.